All right, let's dive into it. I'm really excited for this. So I'm reading that your sophomore album is coming out. I'm Doing It Again, Baby. It's out April 12th. And I was reading that you felt there's a more creative feel to this album and that maybe it comes across a little more lighter than the first album. Can you describe the creative transition and what that was like for you from album to album and how that made you grow as an artist?
I mean, I think like the most fundamental thing is like I've been a lot happier making this album. Like I've been in a completely different mind space and headspace. Like I've been doing so much better. And I think that kind of set the parameter for like, okay, what am I gonna make? Because you can't really I really tried to force some sadness into this record for the first couple of months of writing it. And I think I was kind of in denial, actually. I think I was just like trying to write something that was sad and overly emotional. And I was just trying to tap into what I'd done before because I knew that was something I could do. So I kind of had to like figure out when I was like confronted with like, okay, I'm actually not able to write songs like I used to write them because I kind of feel like a new person, and that was scary. So I had to just kind of like deep like nosedive into this new Marie, which happened to be a lot more fun and playful and kind of just like taking a chance, doing something for the sake of it being fun and rather than like, is it cool? Or like actually I've done stuff because it's cool, but also like, is it I don't know, is it the right thing to do? Kind of like I've just given like a big fuck you to any sort of uh what's the word? Like it's all like I've kind of just like I have not given a shit about arrangements and kind of like structures that are like, you know, things like classic structures like A B A B A B or whatever, like
Hmm.
choras here there. Like I've kind of just like completely let myself go. And yeah, I feel like I just had to do that to become fully free to make something that feels, hopefully I didn't swear too much right now, but feels
You're good.
fun and free and crazy. um, yeah, so it feels a little bit more confident than the first one maybe.
That is really cool. That sounds like you really let the creative process just run. I love that. Um, s- yeah. Oh no, you're good. Sorry. No, you're good. Let's talk about your song Too Much. When I first heard this song, it immediately hit the feels, and I think that it is a very relatable song for a lot of different people. And I'm curious about if the lyrics for this song did it all come out in one go, or was this a song that you kind of had to sit with for a little bit to form?
This was like the song that came to me the fastest of all the songs on the album,
Mhm.
um, because I had just been in Electric Lady Studios in New York City, and I had just played like the tentative album to my A&R, and he was like, I feel like there's something missing, and I was like, no, that's like the worst thing anyone could ever say to me in the middle of this process. And then I got back from Electric Lady, got back to Norway, and I was just sitting by the piano, and this thing kind of just came out, and I immediately recorded it and recorded like a demo upstairs in my apartment here. Those are the stairs. Bloop. Um, and I knew immediately like there's something really cool here. And yeah, and then I think like maybe 3 weeks later I had like the finished song with like the arrangements and everything. So um yeah, it was like it was quite quick because it just felt very natural.
Awesome. I love to hear that. And then moving on to the video, the music video for Too Much, I felt like the story and the concept fit the song very well. And I was curious how the concept and the story came together for the music video.
I mean, the music video is a little bit theatrical, and that's something that has really inspired me also this past year. Going to the theater, like watching in-person performances has really moved me, and it has really kind of I used to think they were kind of like not cool. But then I realized the reason why I don't think they're cool is because I just saw really bad theater when I was a kid. And when I was first introduced to it as a young person, I didn't enjoy it because I didn't understand, et cetera. But now that I've kind of learned, like I've gained a lot of like emotional maturity and more depth, I'm able to enjoy those things a lot more. And so that's kind of like what really fed into the video idea, was like kind of, let's do something that's fun. Let's lean into theatrical. Let's lean into High School Musical. Let's lean into those things that people don't really think is cool right now, maybe. So, and we were also thinking about it because, like, Mean Girls came out, and Willy Wonka came out, and kind of
Hmm.
at the same time as we were making the video, and we were thinking also it's interesting how these things are being marketed like barely as a musical, but they're musicals, but you don't really
Hmm.
like market them as something like that because musicals aren't that cool for a lot of people, but I love them, and I think it's something
Yeah.
really sincere about being able to lean into that. So, yeah, I don't know. That was just a little observation there, additional observation.
Cool. I was also looking at your YouTube channel, the video I'm Sorry. You state that 2024 is going to be your year. What changed and what is going to make 2024 your year?
That was a joke. I mean, that was a sketch, but um I I don't know. Sometimes I have moments where like, oh, I really hope this album goes well, but then sometimes I'm like, low, like, Marie, chill, take a step back. I don't know, but um honestly, that was just a line to make me look like a douchebag in that video. Because like I was trying to just be this like superficial artist who's like, it was kind of like we're playing. It's kind of like a little bit of a stab at all the like the hundreds and hundreds of YouTube videos of YouTubers messing up and then making the least sincere apology ever in like
Yeah.
like the like a nice studio, and that like you have a camera crew right behind here. You're not upset, like, so it was basically just like to
Yeah.
make me look like a bad person in that video. And so honestly, I don't know if 2024 is my year. We can only hope. We can only cross our fingers and toes and everything that we can cross.
I love that. I also saw the comments at the bottom of that video were like, "I feel bad and nothing has even happened yet." That was really good.
Yeah, a lot of people actually fell for it, which I think is the fun part. Um, it was just like a fun little idea, but also a lot of people really they got the stab at like the YouTubers and kind of like this.
Yeah.
I don't know, the apology, like online apologies is like its own thing. It's a really interesting phenomenon, but yeah, but people I think they thought it was funny. So I'm entering my acting era. Watch out.
I love that. Last question here, so we don't take up all of your time. Looking to the future, what can fans look forward to for your new album, I'm Doing It Again, Baby?
I think my fans can look forward to some really cool songs, some really playful, cool, catchy songs, and I think they can look forward to great shows, and hopefully just like a continuation of something, or maybe something new. I don't know. I just look forward to like great music. I think this album is really great. Listen to it on April 12th. This is Girl in Red.
Love to hear it. That's super cool. Very excited for that album. Also excited for your show at Red Rocks. You're going to be with the Beaches. That'll be super fun. Can't wait for that. And if you want to get your tickets, it's over at x1039radio.com. If you're watching this once it goes live. Girl in Red, thank you so much for sitting down with us. Very excited for our listeners to hear this.
Thank you so much for having me. Have an amazing day, and look twice when you cross the street.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
No worries. Bye.
Bye.